about what what the military is doing to veterans and service members. The military sexual assaults are out of control, completely and utterly out of control. I got sexually assaulted 4 times in 2 years. I got sexually assaulted once in the army, got out of the army 2 years later, sexually assaulted by my boss. Four, 3 more times. He hired me because he had an interest in me. That's why he hired me. He didn't hire me to do security. He wanted something else. That's the reason why I'm on Social Security disability, because he hired me for nefarious purposes. And on top of that, he violated my rights and propositioned me multiple times, making my PTSD way worse. So I got maximum maximum VA disability and maximum SSDI disability at the same time. Brings it to a total of 5,200 a month tax free for life. They covered it up. They covered up everything for 20 years. I didn't get everything right away. 20 years of my life went by. They effectively destroyed my life. My back pay alone was seven on the VA was $70,000. I didn't get any back pay of the Social Security disability because they approved me immediately and approved me within 5 months. Excuse the music outside. Approved me within 5 months, so there was no back pay or any wait for the Social Security disability because I already proved my case with the VA. But the VA took delayed my life by 20 years. I suffered. I have nightmares every single night of the week. I just took a nap and I just had a nightmare in the bed again. And I woke up and I came back to this room. My bed's not in here. It's in the other room with my wife. So this is just the video game room. I don't sleep in here. Took a nap and then came back to this room and had a very disturbing time, as always. Every night, and my wife is very patient. We sleep in the same bed, and I go through this every night. Every night, and she wakes up too. I wish I didn't have to put my wife through this, but I'm lucky to have her. I'm lucky. If this was anybody else, I don't think they would put up with my PTSD. I would be in a lot of trouble. I can't work anymore ever again. Um, I can't get angry. It's like the Incredible Hulk. I cannot get angry. Getting angry for me is a bad idea. Hence the video games, hence the Xbox Series X, the PlayStation 5, and the Nintendo Switch. That's why all of that is in here. And a personal computer. And I sit here and I play video games on every platform that I have in here. Um, these what the military is doing is disgusting. It took a woman that spent over 20 years getting military sexual assault as a disability. Prior to that, military sexual assault was not a disability. Prior to a woman fought for that and got that. Prior to that, this was non-existent. If it wasn't for her, I don't know where my life would be today, to tell you the truth. It's so disgusting that you could do something this vile to somebody, kick them out of the military, and then move on with your life like nothing ever happened, and while you destroyed somebody else's. And that's exactly what they did to me. When they destroyed my life, I got kicked out. I lost my first car. My first car got repossessed. I consider the 2022 Honda Accord Sport that I own right now, that's the replacement vehicle from what they took from me. I paid that car off in 4 years. I didn't get to pay off my original car. My original car got repossessed because of them. So now the Veterans Affairs is going to pay off my car in 4 years. That's what's paying for my car. That's $600 a month. They pay that car note every month for me. and all of my bills, and they will continue to do so because they had no right to put their hands on me. They had no right to mess with me the way they did. They told me my sexual assault was in my imagination. That's the part that's on repeat in my brain over and over and over again. The reason why I'm so good at Taekwondo, they motivated me. I was bullied my entire life, and then I got into the army to buy myself a car. Then they bullied me some more, sexually assaulted me. I never saw this coming. I thought I was going to get into the army, do 20 years, and retire normally. The retirement in 20 years, I didn't intend to retire like this. I intended to do the full 20 years and retire. That's what I wanted. And they robbed that from me, robbed me of that, and then gave me permanent PTSD and destroyed everything in my life. It took 20 years to reclaim my life because of them. Even when I was a corrections sergeant, I didn't have this kind of money. I made it to corrections sergeant and I was they weren't paying me shit as a corrections sergeant. It's like, what did I do all this work for? What, like, why am I going through all of this? Is what I was asking myself. And then the day I got paid, then I was like, justice was served. I'm suffering right, really bad. I don't know what to do anymore. But Taekwondo and the video games and my wife saved my life. Um, the video games, I play a lot of PlayStation and Xbox games, and that's what gets my mind off the stress of having PTSD. I can't go outside. I told my wife going outside in public is not a good idea. I send her to the grocery store alone. I send her to run errands by herself. Like, the only place that we go to together is the movies or a dinner date or a lunch date because she's there with me. I can't go outside by myself. I'll get myself in trouble. If I go outside by myself and have a situation, ain't nobody's going to help me with the PTSD because people don't care. The police don't give a damn, and then you got some people that like to instigate stuff. That's what my wife is there for, to help me, just in case. Um, so I've come to terms with my permanent PTSD, and this is when I'm awake. This is where I'm at, majority of the time, in front of my computer, in front of my video games, making TikToks. Making TikToks is my life. So I'm out of here.